Today in Grow a Garden in Roblox, I was just about to release my trading tier list update when a new insane leak has been dropped by none other than the young YouTuber Epter, who has been 100% accurate so far in his leaks. If this video sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, become part of the first 200k OGs on the channel, claim your OG card, and let's get into the video. So as I was gathering all the data I needed to make my updated trade list guide, I was talking to people in the Discord server, the Dawn Discord server. Again, link in the description if you want to go in there and talk. And somebody mentioned that Epter had dropped a brand new short. And obviously, I was curious because this kid spits nothing but pure gold. So make sure you go over there and give him a subscribe as a thank you for these leaks, and let's go and take a look at it. His name is Epter Gaming. Go subscribe. Look, I've subscribed because I'm nice. I think he deserves it. And this is the short in question with only 584 views. Guys, we're catching this early. Let's see what Epter has to say, shall we?
All the new pets coming this update. First, one of my favorite, the Sunnyside Chicken.
So this is further confirmation of the chicken we leaked in a previous video. We were looking at the leaks in the Dawn Discord server, and here is the Sunnyside Chicken. So that's a second confirmation. I'm pretty sure this is going to be real. But what I like seeing is the fact that this egg hatchability is scaling. It's not a flat 20%. It's actually going to go up as it ages. Now, there's a small downside. This creature, this pet, is not found in an egg. It's found in a chest, like the Kitsune chest. As such, I don't know if you can hatch huge pets from chests. I'm pretty sure you only get them from eggs. Though somebody can confirm for me down in the comments and say, I got a huge pet from a chest. That'd be great confirmation. But as of now, I don't think it's possible. Let's keep going with the video, guys, and see what Epter has to say.
Now, I don't know if this is the most OP pet ever, but right now it's age 1, and it increases egg hatch speed by 20%.
That is actually very powerful. It's the same as the Blood Kiwi's passive ability, but the Blood Kiwi is far more rare and far more difficult to obtain right now. So this gives people, brand new people, anybody who's playing this event, a great way to hatch eggs quickly, especially if you have, I don't know, 1,000 Zen eggs, even though I only have 100. Let's keep going with the video.
But before we get into the other pets, we're gonna have an index. As you can see, there's an image of what...
What? Hold on. Are we getting two huge features in this update? Both pet slots and a pet index? Let's check this out. Okay, so we got plants over here, pets, cosmetics, and food. This is kind of like an achievement system in Grow a Garden. You can tell that all of these things are blacked out with question marks saying you have yet to unlock them. I wonder if there is a reward structure for unlocking things. And it's also going to let you search for things as well as sort them by different requirements and filter them by different requirements. I am pumped about an index. It gives me something to do, a reason to hatch every egg and do every seed pack. I am going to max out my index. Nah, that gives me something to do. That's so awesome. Let's hear what Epter has to say.
it looks like. It will show you all the fruit you've collected. It'll also show you all the recipes you've crafted.
Yo, finally! We have talked in previous videos about recipe book, about being able to know how to craft your recipe. So at least it's not telling you every recipe off the start, but if you find a recipe, it will unlock it for you and record it here for you. That's so useful. Now, this information ties into another leak that Epter doesn't mention, and this is very interesting information I think you might want to know, so pay attention to this part. Yesterday, in the Dawn Discord server, I didn't mention this leak. It says, it seems that this is already implemented in the game, but just hasn't been added. It seems to track data for each type of plant and tracks the following data. Plant name, the most valuable plant you've found, how many you've sold, the maximum weight you've found, how many you've harvested, how many you've planted, the best mutations you had on it. I believe that Grow a Garden has already been collecting this information and putting it in a database. So maybe when we get the index, our indexes will already be updated with all of this information backwards compatible. Now, this is possible. I don't know if this is true. We're going to have to wait and see if the index does remember everything we've done before, if they have successfully been collecting all this data from our games so that our indexes can already be partially filled and partially populated. That would be awesome. Let's keep going with the video.
Next, we're getting the bacon pig.
All right, we have the bacon pig, and it does confirm something for me. There is a studs limit. On the video I mentioned earlier today, it did not mention a studs limit in the leak. Now we do have a studs, which is 15 for an age 2 and only 1.25 kilograms. So an older bacon pig, a heavier bacon pig, or even a rainbow bacon pig will have an even better effect than this. This is really going to help if you want your fruits to grow with a gold or rainbow chance right off the get-go. Great for people who don't have dragonflies or butterflies. Let's keep watching the video.
This is a long one to say, but every 2 minutes it emits an aura for 15 seconds, granting 2x chance for new fruit to grow as a variant within 15 studs. That was confusing.
So after just took the second to read the description there, not much new information to add. Let's see what else we got going on.
We're also getting this new gorilla. As long as you have a cooking pot in your garden, the gorilla cooks and grants 5% for food to duplicate.
Now this one we did nail with the leak earlier today from the Discord server. And that was this information right here about the Gorilla Chef. This could be a very powerful ability if you stack 8 Gorilla Chefs during the cooking storms. It's going to be really fun to watch people completely abuse this mechanic. Let's keep going.
This basically means when you're cooking a food and collecting it, it could duplicate. Next, we have the hot dog Dashon.
The Hot Dog Dashon. Let's take a look at the effect and see if anything else is new. Every 4 minutes drops an 8.15 stud mustard or ketchup. Or, not one, not both, together or. Lasts for 30 seconds. Pets on mustard get more cooldown, pets on ketchup get more experience. In the previous video earlier today, I talked about it potentially being huge in rainbow and having an absurd version of that effect, but since this is found from the kitsune-like chest, so from the new cooking chest, I don't know if it's going to be able to grow huge or be born huge. Like, I don't think brontosauruses are going to affect it. I don't think the random huge chance is going to affect it. So getting it rainbow is going to be the only way to increase that ability. This might render it kind of obsolete compared to the other methods we have, like huge capybaras, huge dillos, rainbow blood owls, etc. Let's keep going.
Every 3 minutes, it shoots out mustard or ketchup. If it shoots out mustard, any pets between 8 studs will have a 20% lower cooldown. And for the ketchup, they'll have a 20% more experience.
So no, what we don't see in this, Epter has no information on the lobster. So it seems the developers are keeping the lobster's ability hush-hush on the down low. The lobster I'm referring to is this guy right here. You can see this lovely little lobster right here. He's not included in any of these leaks. Now, I have a super unreliable source on what the lobster is going to do. And by source, I mean random guy in my comments who said something about it. I don't trust it. I'm just going to show it to you because it's kind of funny. Random comment guy said the lobster is really mid. This is the hilarious part. Every 20-ish minutes, 10% chance to apply molten or meteoric. Now, the only reason I'm telling you this is because, according to him, the lobster has a 10% chance to apply molten or meteoric, you know, 2 admin-related event mutations. And then he had the guts to call the effect mid. That's the only reason I'm bringing it to your attention. I thought it was kind of a funny comment. I don't believe it. Whatever. So that is all the new leaked information we have for you today. What do you think? Comment down below with your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And if you found this video valuable, go ahead and hit subscribe as a thank you. Become part of the first 200K OGs. Claim your OG card. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.